Well, it's been a while since we've done something like this. It's a normal old school vlog. We're at Alton Towers. And of course, we're the only people in the world who luck out, get to park right next to the entrance, but then have to walk against the flow of people because Andy wants to go on the monorail rather than just walking in. So we're we're doing the long walk anyway. Boys and girls, prepare to be blown away with excitement. Vending machines. A Pringles vending machine! Never seen such a thing. Doesn't matter what else happens today, that's a real highlight. Half an hour after we arrived, we're finally on the monorail.
A tram, moo tram. Moo tram.
Yes, it is. It's a moo tram. Never underestimate how long it takes to mobilise these people for a day out. 6:30 AM my alarm went off. We live about 90 minutes away. We've just made it into the park at 11:30. I don't know how, because you always ask. People will ask in the comments why we're queuing up for the rides rather than getting him an access pass. The reason we're not getting the access pass is because to get the access pass you have to go to guest services. This massive queue of people that I've been walking along whilst recording this entire clip is the queue to get into guest services. There is no way we're going to convince him to queue to go into a room, but we probably will be able to convince him to queue to go on a ride. So he has to do a couple of queues to go on a few rides rather than that massive queue to avoid the other queues. And he's getting giddy about it. We're only here for CBeebiesLand, by the way. He's been asking to do it all summer. So CBeebiesLand, apparently it has 3 new rides since the last time we were here. It has been a while since we came to CBeebiesLand. Was it last year? Was that only last year? Wow, that feels like much longer ago. He is here on a mission today. Normally on the way to the rides we go through the sensory garden, which he enjoys. No time for that, just beelining, presumably straight for in the night garden. Interestingly, he doesn't even watch CBeebies anymore. Over the last month or so, pretty much since he turned 18, he has decided he doesn't watch Night Garden anymore or any CBeebies stuff, apart from at the weekend. I feel like this might be a goodbye trip for him as he's moving on from all of his CBeebies and Night Garden-y type stuff. But he is. He stopped watching it and then started asking to come here. So one of two things will happen. Either he'll now start watching it again because we've rejuvenated it, or that'll be that. CBeebies is finally done. Change of plan, we doubled back. He's in the sensory garden after all. Because it is awesome in here. More places should have places like this. I know I say it every time, but it is awesome. The sensory garden.
Three special feats.
We've been here for much worse queue times than that, like double that. This is fine. They've squashed all 3 of us onto one row of this, which seems like a bad idea, especially because the back row of the boat has nobody on it. But they made us sit like this. I don't understand. Anyone watching this go on will see me filming Anna filming Andy. It's like a little, yeah. It's the shop. This yellow guy gets everywhere. Oh my word, there is a lot A lot of night garden stuff in here this year. Feels like they've doubled the night garden range. I don't think he wants any of it, thankfully. There's so many cool things, I want it all. What has he just picked up and handed you? What is that?
What's this from, Andy?
The baby club.
The baby club.
And I assume by Anna's face it's very expensive. £20 for a baby bear. I am not aware of that show. Do you have to get socks everywhere you go?
I love socks.
Whoever this doggy guy is, he seems pretty popular in here as well.
He's got a new thing out, a new ride.
Has he? There's a doggy ride as well. Who'd have thought? That's a stick. A singing stick. Kind of want one. Anna wouldn't let me get a singing stick. I think it's lunchtime now. This is what happens when you get in the park incredibly late. You get to have lunch almost immediately. Why am I so overexposed? Come on, auto exposure. There we go. Magic. The lunchbox, which because it's 12:20 is going to be crazy busy, but there's no telling him. Dinner consumed, that cost an absolute fortune. Anna didn't want lunch, so she just had a bag of Snacker Jacks. So a bag of Snacker Jacks. Andy had his own food with him, his crisps. So a bag of Snacker Jacks, crisps, one sandwich, one drink. £9. Bring sandwiches, boys and girls. What's the plan now? Postman Pat, I think. Yeah! I now have beef with the weatherman. 0% chance of rain today, apparently. Well, it's raining now. Give me 0%. He still doesn't like the rain, so we're under a cover at the moment in the queue for Postman Pat. We'll have to see what happens from here. The day might be cut very short if it rains. Like proper rain. Again, it's raining now. Bad weather, man. This is my favourite ride. Postman Pat. Excellent. I don't play the right song and it makes me furious. Which is here.
That is Sonic the Hedgehog, Daddy.
Sonic the Hedgehog. It's not Sonic anymore, is it? Oh dear, this one's got a 65-minute wait. We'd done so well today up until this point. This is our first hour-long queue. It occurred to me as I got to the front of the queue for this ride that 3 of us wouldn't fit on it together. So I was left with 2 choices. Choice number 1, after queuing for an hour, just walk down the stairs and leave. Choice number 2, I'm on the ride on my own and it's brilliant. Might have got a few strange looks, probably get a few more as I go around the CBeebies area of the park on my own on this ride. But goodness me, is this awesome. I highly recommend it. Look at it, look at all the space that I've got. This is brilliant. Over there. This is great. excellent, highly recommended. After all the stimulation, we're back in the sensory garden and I'm watching bees. I think this is one of the new attractions for 2022. No idea what it is. Jojo and Gran at home or something. We're gonna go and investigate. Okay, it's a house situation. Very nicely themed, very cool. He made a beeline for this as well, so I can only assume he knew about it and I'd looked it up online or something. It's got a little, it's very sensory room-like, so there's a little barrier there that I just walked into and nearly went flying. That would have been brilliant. So what's in here then? Apart from Andy. Oh, lights on the ceiling. Okay. Despite him being 18 now, nothing has changed. Anna still inserts herself between the camera and him at every opportunity. Well, that was splendid. He now wants to go on this tiny little merry-go-round, which he won't fit on, so we've had to say no to that one. I'm not sure how many more attractions we've got in here. Justin's house is what we're aiming for now, I think. Don't know what Justin's house is. I haven't watched CBeebies for about 15 years, so I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Well, this is noisy in here. Goodness me. Well, that's awesome in there. I couldn't catch it on camera because it's hard to operate one of those guns and a camera at the same time. But I shot Anna and I shot her good, didn't I? Right in the back of the head. From upstairs while she was downstairs. She had no idea where it had come from until she turned around and saw my grinning face. Where are we going now?
The Runaway Train.
The Runaway Train, okay. So I think we're done in CBeebiesLand and we're now heading out into the greater park itself. Even though it's nearly the end of the day, we've been in there a lot. It occurs to me that despite coming here loads over the years, we don't really know our way around at all because we rarely venture out of CBeebiesLand. We've been to Disney 3 times and I could take you anywhere without a problem. We're looking for this Runaway Train. Anna's got the map out. We still haven't got a clue. Maybe we're going in vaguely the right direction. None of it looks very familiar. I'm leaving those two in the queue for that ride because there's not a chance I'm going on it. But I like this shop, so I'm going in this shop. I bought a wooden giraffe head from here years ago. I'd quite like some more giraffe paraphernalia. Oh, she should not have let me in here on my own. How much is he? Wooden giraffe, only £20. Well, then obviously I'm getting a wooden giraffe, or am I getting one of those? I won't get both, I will behave. This is what I got the other year. So we have one of these hung in our bedroom. So I am here with purpose. What I am going to do is just try and figure out where the back entrance to that ride is that they're going to be coming out of, which I don't think is over here. Alright, so I'm just going to lose them completely. I found them in the queue. Anna has met my my latest purchase. She's really impressed and happy about it. People behind us in the queue probably less so because I just pushed past a load of people. They should know I'm not riding. Yeah, I didn't tell everybody I wasn't riding though. I just said, excuse me. Can't ride with my friend, you'd get damaged. This has been comfortably our longest queue of the day. It's been a good 45 minutes or so. And I wasn't even in it from the start because I was off buying Gunther the giraffe. I think we're all a bit ready to go now. We're all getting a bit tired and grizzly. Andy's complaining of a headache. Anna's feet hurt. I'm sweaty. Last ride, I think. but not without a horrific cost. There's been a terrible, terrible accident. Gunther the giraffe fell over and part of his base has come off, so I'm gonna have to glue him together when I get home. I know some of you will say, Kev, why not just go and swap it for one that's not broken? You're still there. Because I've named him now. I can't just swap him, can I? I have to keep him and nurture him back to health. He's got a name. We are back to the car. We are just about done. We are gonna head home now. We are all tired and broken. We've not done a theme park day since Disney, and it shows. We're very out of practice. We used to be good at this. We need to get our endurance back up for theme park days, but hopefully you have enjoyed it. There might even be another one we squeeze in before the end of the year. We shall see. Thanks for watching. Doodle pip.